think one of the biggest things leading up to getting to know him as a person and for who he really is I would say he went on a trip to Thailand last summer, and it was working with kids and families. He was talking about an experience with a little girl that he was getting to know, and had just, God broke his heart for her throughout his time there, and was really intently sharing the things that he had really inside of him, looking at her and what this meant to know her and know that she hadn't yet known the Lord. That was one thing that I realized, man, this guy really cares and has come to care deeply about people he has nothing to do with. And this looks a lot like God. And I think that was the time where I was like, what a great brother. Like, I would really love to get to know this wonderful, amazing friend of a brother.
Lisa and I first met when she came into Gordon Conwell during my second year. Eventually we would go on a long walk at night on campus, and she would tell me about her story. And through that story I got to see just how much her passion is for God, and also to take the hardest things that she's experienced in life and not pass on the pain from that, but be a wounded healer, to be a transformative person in others people's lives. And I started to see, wow, this is really someone that I admire. I want to get to know her better, and also that I could see myself partnering in life with.
I got to know him a lot better through the fact that I expected and assumed that he would be there for me as a friend, and that was a space that I coveted and I really wanted to keep and protect. And so because of that, I think I actually opened myself up and was a lot more comfortable to share pieces of me that I didn't think were relevant, or didn't think that were attractive, or didn't feel like anyone would question or respond to, or like lose it laughing over, or like all the things. I think because of that, I grew in knowledge of him. I naturally responded to him. I think realized that a lot of the things I kind of packed away and stored away and put a bow over or put in the basement with packing tape in my life had actually been opened up in beautiful ways.
It wasn't long after getting to know Lisa that I easily fell in love with her. We became very close, very good friends, and it wasn't long before she pretty much knew me better than any of my friends who knew me before that, and this was just after a month. It was really amazing.
We were going to New York City. We were looking at rings, and so we're walking the streets. We passed by Bibble and Sip, which for any of you who know this place, it's like literally a one-stop shop only in New York City, and it's themed after alpaca, and it has a phenomenal green tea matcha cream puff bun, which you will get to know very well very soon if you let yourself. We're looking at foot traffic, and it was the most ordinary, normal, real, authentic thing, which is exactly why he decided to propose to me right after he said those things. And he basically was like, and that's why I wanted to do it here. I let the whole shop know that we were getting engaged because I like to make announcements when things happen and take me by surprise. So anyways, behind that is a story of redemption, and that's going to be very apparent in the theme today for the wedding, which is the sunrise and the sunset. But really, that's been a huge thing, is that he brought me back to New York City to re-engage that piece of my life where it had a lot of good, but also a lot of bad, and kind of reintegrating that into who we are as a couple. I've seen God do amazing things through each moment that we've shared, and it's looked like a new beginning. And so I hope that that resonates as we walk through the day of our wedding.
The vision for this wedding is to celebrate that God is a faithful God, and what His faithfulness has especially looked like in our relationship. And then for what that looks like in terms of our life together, I want to celebrate that every day and to seek that all the more, because His faithfulness is like a gift that's represented to us every single morning, and it's up to us to receive that gift. And I think it's beautiful to have a companion who you can receive that gift together with. And Lisa is kind of like a sunrise in and of herself for me, in that when I think about when I get to finally be married with her and to rise in the morning with her, and she being a daily reminder and gift of God's mercy and faithfulness in my life, and how she is a reminder of how well He knows me and how much He loves me to give me such an amazing companion to share this life with.
can't try to create out of nothing when God puts into your face, literally shoves into your life this gift that is another person who was somehow designed and tailor-made to see you and to know you and to meet you in a space where you didn't think that someone as a human being could meet you, and to hold that and to just love it and appreciate it and cherish it. Walking with Him is always a gift, and walking in light of who He is with another person and understanding Him better through a human face and being able to literally cry tears together without planning to, and like looking at each other in the midst of broken, like really, really hard, heart-wrenching stuff, and still say like, I see you in there and I know who that is, and that is enough, and that touches a deep place inside of me, and it's a joyful place even if it's hard. And so what I ask all of you is to keep us accountable as we move forward in this journey, and to walk with us, because this wedding is supposed to be a thank you, and this is a gift to know all of you and to welcome you into part of the story of the narrative of God's faithfulness in our lives. And I think moving forward, it's really just to recognize what it means to make things new even after you say I do, because for me that is a really exciting beginning of something else that is new. That is neither a complete separation from nor a complete continuation of what we had before. And for me, that looks like God's gift, like that we can still continue on the thing that He's already given to us that is so good, and yet make something new of it every single day. This is the person that I want to do it with, and I think this is a very special moment of celebrating in this very time and place with all of you, and I hope that you feel like you've been able to see a part of that story today.